Hey. Alright, so Wave 3 has been out for a couple days now, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on it and what I think about Wave 3 as a whole. Now, I'm not really going to be talking about Wave 4 or anything because first, it hasn't come out yet, so we don't really know much about it, and two, kind of already talked about all we know about Wave 4, at least for the data mines and the trailer that we saw. So I'm just strictly be sticking to Wave 3 and maybe even kind of touching on Wave 2 a little bit. But for Wave 3, I think it's actually great. It's like actually great. Masha is broken, most broken class in the game. Arc-Sage Gauntlet is phenomenal. It's a lot more fun than I thought. When it was first announced, I thought, oh, this is great. Masha, I love her design. She's, an incredible character. She looks like she has a fun class. And then Arc-Sage Gauntlet looked really cool and interesting. And then it came out, and I saw Arc-Sage Gauntlet Pro. It was only 140 stages. And I was like, that's it? Only 140? That's kind of lame, because it's going to be, you'll get up there pretty quickly. But nah, bro. Arc-Sage Gauntlet is insane, even with 140. Most people can't even get past 50 on Pro. Alright, let alone the 70. So 140 is more than enough, and I'm not complaining about it at all. My current record of PB is 97. I'm on 97 right now, so I'm almost at 100, trying to get to 140. But yeah, Arc-Sage Gauntlet is amazing. I love how it works, except Nopwatch is a bitch sometimes. Sometimes I'll go multiple rounds in a row, like late into it in like the stages 80s and 90s without a single Nopwatch for like 4 stages, and then I just get fucked and lose because I ran out of Nopwatch timer. It's terrible. And then I'll get an event that depletes Nopwatch even faster when I'm already low. It's terrible. The RNG is terrible. But I like it. I like the random factor of it and not knowing exactly what you're going to get, where you're going to fight, what the event may be, what the whimsy may be, what hero you're going to get. All of that. I love all the randomness of Arc-Sage Gauntlet. It truly embraces a JRPG. The biggest factor of JRPGs is RNG. This truly embraces it. Now, Masha herself, I love her character design. I love her voice actor. I love the class. Her chain attack is very nice. She gives an increase to crits, like crit rate, which is very nice, but not really helpful on Lapidaris class, since she'll have max crit rate already. So Masha is very, very good. Her healing is obviously the best in the game. If you can see the clip that I'm playing right now, or have seen optimal or at least suboptimal Lapidaris gameplay, you'll know that the healing for this class is insane, and you can apply buffs even faster than Signifer. So this truly is the most broken class in the game. It's straight up just Fiora 2. It's just Fiora 2. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you don't really heal yourself when using it. Blessed Edge is the main art you're going to be spamming. That's a heal on hit, so it heals the entire party except you. So there's no way to really heal yourself unless you have, another healer on the team. So in this game, healing's kind of weird when you use... So AoE healing arts will heal yourself, but heal on hit only heals, the party members around you and not specifically yourself. And Masha doesn't really have any AoE healing arts, just heal on hit. So that could be kind of weird and annoying sometimes when you're, controlling Lapidaris and you're the main healer, and if you die, all your healing's gone and all your buffs are gone. So it is kind of weird that, you know, healing in this game is very selective. These for like heal on hits don't heal yourself as well as the party, which doesn't really make sense, but I guess that would be too broken, kind of like avant-garde metal. So effectively, Lapidorist is avant-garde metal. Lapidorist, the class, is basically just avant-garde metal itself from Xenoblade 2. But yeah, Masha's incredible. I love everything about her. I know a lot of people don't like her design when she was revealed, or at least when she was data mined even. A lot of people didn't like her design. They said it looked too extra, I guess, too wacky. A lot of people saw it as too extra. Like, wow, I can't believe that's a design. It looks terrible. No, I like goofy, over the top, extra designs like that. Like Alear from Fire Emblem Engage. I love Alear's design. The red and blue hair is great. I know a lot of people shat on Alear for their design, especially just the massive red and blue contrast. I actually like that. It's great. I mean, it gives a really strong sense of recognizability. So if you put all of the Fire Emblem Lords together, Alear is probably going to be the one most people see or notice first. So it's good for recognizability. I don't know how good it is for marketability, but I don't know. I kind of tend to have like the opposite opinion of people, not just to be contrarian or anything, but it just so happens to be that way. A lot of people don't like Alear's design. I love Alear's design. A lot of people don't like Masha's design. I love Masha's design. A lot of people don't like Xenoblade 2. I love Xenoblade 2. Okay, so it just so happens that I, you know, am contrarian to a lot of things. Not purposefully though. It's just coincidence. But you know, a lot of people were disappointed with Wave 2 because we didn't really get any content. We just got Eno and challenge battles, and then even that challenge battles were kind of toned down and underwhelming a little bit. But I guess it was fair since they were working on Arcsage Gauntlet, now that we know. And even now people still think that we had, you know, an underwhelming amount of content, which is fair. Compared to Xenoblade 2, we had a lot of post-game, like, update and DLC content, like, every couple months. It was insane. We had a lot. We had Bringer of Chaos, we got Torna, we got a ton of new blades, ton of new quests, ton of new items, just quality of life. We just got a bunch of stuff. So I and a few others think that the reason for this drought, I guess, of content is that they're putting everything they can into the DLC story, which I am not complaining at all. I'm all for holding off on content in base game to make the DLC story even better, because they spent a lot of time, you know, giving us all those updates for base game. It kind of took away from Torna a little bit. So hopefully, you know, this lack of content isn't a complete bad thing and that they're putting it towards the DLC story, which I'm not complaining at all, which could come out sometime in the summer. Or April 30th for Wave 3 was just a placeholder, and December 31st for Wave 4 is definitely a placeholder. They're not going to make us wait that big, you know, that long, that big of a time gap between 3 and 4. So we could see Wave 4 come out maybe same day Xenoblade 3 launched, so July 29th, around then, or maybe right after E3, which I'm hoping for. They'll like give us a little trailer for E3, drop the name, and then releasing later today or the week after, like they did with Wave 3, whatever. As for Eno, I feel like she was made for Arcsage Gauntlet because she was kind of overwhelming or underwhelming to a lot of people in Wave 2. A lot of her buffs and like Eno swap only applied to her and not really the party. And like Masha, a lot of her skills, like her crit skills, applied to the entire party. So Masha is very, very good. Ino, she kind of just buffs herself. But I feel like Ino was made for Arc-Sage Gauntlet because she comes in so clutch. Ino is so clutch in Arc-Sage Gauntlet. Every time I've been able to make it pretty far in Pro is because of Ino. She doesn't really hold aggro because I'm just out damaging anyway with the build that I have. Full Metal Jaguar on Mio. I'm over here doing 26k with just auto attacks. So it's hard not to die. But yeah, I'm doing 26k with auto attacks. That's terrible. But if I weren't, you know, just hogging aggro like that, Ino would be holding aggro the entire time. And she's just a fucking tank, alright? She can tank hits. Whenever I like fully team wipe and die, Ino's always the last one to be alive, and for a while, if everyone else is dead, Ino is at damn near full HP. And it just whittles down little by little because she's just so damn tanky, and she has evasion arts. So Ino is very, very good for Arc-Sage Gauntlet. So if you don't have like super optimized builds and strats for Pro, which a lot of you probably wouldn't, then I suggest getting Ino as soon as you can. If she ever comes up in the rotation, get her. She is definitely worth it. Alright, Ino is so good for Arc-Sage Gauntlet. But yeah, I don't think I really have anything else to say. I kind of said all that I wanted to. I'm probably going to forget something as soon as I stop recording. But yeah, Masha, I love her. She's great. Her class is great. I liked her quests. Even though they were kind of short, they were nice. Her voice actor is immaculate. Alright, her design's immaculate. Everything about Masha is great. I love the name. Arc-Sage Gauntlet is also very nice, bro. The Mio costume, Mio's like Nia outfit. Oh, and then she got the red one, so we got the Bellflower Nia outfit. Oh my god, it's so good, bro. That red outfit looks so good on Mio. Oh my god, it looks so good on Mio. And then Jin, Tyon getting Jin's outfit, Senna getting Bridget's outfit. It's great. All my favorite characters right there. Nia, Jin, Bridget, they're all in my top 10 favorite Xenoblade characters as a whole. So, and then Nia or Mio gets Nia's? Like, what is this? That's perfect. But yeah, all the costumes are great. Shulk for Noah, Nia for Mio, Uni gets Melis, Tyon gets Jin, Lance gets Ryan, and Senna gets Bridget. So I think Wave 3 as a whole was pretty nice. Even though we didn't get a whole lot, we don't really need a whole lot. It was more quantity or quality over quantity. We only really got two things, Arc-Sage Gauntlet and Masha, but they were very, very, very good, both of them. So I've been playing Arc-Sage Gauntlet non-stop since it dropped. So hey, it's really fun. There's so much replayability because of how random it is. And I'm just going to be going through it over and over and over again with different builds. So we out here. Yeah, that's really about it for this video. So look forward to Wave 4 and more videos from me, I guess, if you're into that. But that's really about it. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a damn good day. Stay safe. Be well and play some goddamn Xenoblade.